Carlos Alcaraz crashes again in his cursed tournament. There's just no way around it. A champion at Roland Garros, a silver medalist at the Olympics, but on the other side of Paris, on a surface diametrically opposed to clay, Carlos Alcaraz just can't seem to find the formula. He stumbled once again in a somewhat cursed tournament, given how it started for him and how it remains an ongoing challenge. Once more, he won't be rewarded in his fourth appearance here. He'll leave prematurely. Out in the second round, eliminated in the round of 16 by Frenchman Hugo Humbert, 6-1, 3-6, 7-5 in 2 hours and 16 minutes. A celebration in Paris's Accor Arena turned into a nightmare for the Spaniard, although he fought hard against his bad luck in this ATP Masters 1000. He nearly staged a comeback in a venue where, as a young player, he once cried as the crowd fiercely rallied behind their local player Hugo Gaston. Again, he felt the force of more than 10,000 fans supporting one of their own. This time, it didn't affect him as it did when he debuted, and his flashes of brilliance even earned him applause from the crowd. But he doesn't feel comfortable in his worst setting, a fast indoor hard court. In contrast, the court played right into Humbert's hands. At 26 years old and world number 18, Humbert has won titles in Dubai and Marseille this season and was a finalist in Tokyo. He took his revenge for defeats at Wimbledon and the Davis Cup in Valencia, where Alcaraz won on the slower court of the Fonteta Arena. Here in Paris, the ball sped up, limiting Alcaraz's time. The fast pace played to Humbert's direct style, letting him use his serve and venture to the net as he likes. Humbert treated the crowd to a 26-minute showcase, winning a 6-1 set against Alcaraz, as he did at Wimbledon, though Alcaraz dominated that match. Humbert is dangerous when in rhythm, overflowing with talent, even if he lacks consistency. His work with a sports psychologist has shown its benefits. He held up under the pressure like a titan in the third set's final points, turning the crowd's passion into fuel and ultimately a nightmare for Alcaraz, who lost his serve and handed over the match. Alcaraz did everything to mount a comeback, but the crowd's cheers of Hugo spurred on the French national celebration. This tournament continues to be a thorn in his side. Despite a 13-1 record in Paris, thanks to Roland Garros and the Olympics, he suffers repeated defeats on indoor courts. With 5 participations, his record stands at a mere 5-4. His best showing remains the 2022 quarterfinals when an injury against Holger Rune marked yet another unfortunate experience. However, there is more to look forward to. At 21 years old, Carlos Alcaraz will be competing at the ATP Finals in Turin from November 10 to 17. His ranking there will depend on Alexander Zverev's performance in Paris. If Zverev reaches the final, he could push Alcaraz down to the 3rd spot in the rankings, impacting group dynamics in the tournament that brings together the year's top 8 players. This potential ranking shift isn't just a matter of numbers, it could also affect Alcaraz's chances of success in the tournament. If he arrives as world number 3, he'll have a 50% chance of sharing a group with Italian Jannik Sinner, one of his toughest rivals this season. Sinner has been in top form recently, making him a feared opponent in the round-robin format where there's little room for error. For this to happen, Zverev must reach the Paris final. Doing so would not only push Alcaraz down to number 3 but also build momentum for Zverev going into Turin, adding further pressure on the young Spaniard. Alcaraz needs to rediscover his best version in the short time remaining before the ATP Finals. He's not only aiming to secure his place among the elite but also to regain the confidence necessary to face an event filled with talent and high-stakes challenges. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, because at Tennis Zone, we are dedicated to bringing you the best information for the best audience. We share in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive coverage of everything happening in the world of tennis. Join our community and be part of the excitement of tournaments with us. At Tennis Zone, we strive to provide updated, high-quality content on players, tournaments, strategies, and the most relevant events in the world of tennis.